everybody, welcome back to my anime react channel, Giz Anime. Today we're going to be reacting to The Promised Neverland Season 2, Episode 7. Following the group as they found out that Norman is still alive. Last episode, Toma and Lannion were found out by a group of demons, and because they went to the town to try to get food, and a mishap happened and they were outed. And as they were running away, being chased by the demons, another little group of demons killed the demons that were chasing them in the first place, revealing themselves to be Norman and some other people that he went with. It's been speculated for a little while that Norman wasn't dead. In fact, he never showed a body or anything of that nature to indicate that he had died, so people have surmised that he had possibly escaped. Manga readers already know this. But from what I've understanding from a lot of the other reaction channels I've seen and channels that do basic reviews of the animes, that this series has gone off the trail quite a bit. Quite a bit of stuff has been skipped. Some characters have been skipped. Things that I'm unaware of myself as an anime only. Some people have said that the pacing is a little off. To me, it's fine-ish. Things do seem to be a little rushed, but nothing that I can't get past. The manga readers are quite upset, though, about the underdevelopment, pretty much, of the series as a whole, because this could have been an even longer series. There could have been more seasons if they didn't rush things and they put things where they were supposed to be, characters where they're supposed to be, events where they were supposed to be. Some of that I've read up on. I've forgotten. I know there's a character that they skipped that has a lot of impact on Emma, but I forget what his name was. But hopefully either some of those things get revealed later anyways, and it's just a slightly different storyline, because also Isabella, the way she's proceeding is not in the manga either. Her going to track down the kids. I can't remember if the people said that she actually shows up ever again or not. Because we also have the group, they want to go back to these farms and save everybody, which I'm of the mind, like, who knows even if they're still alive. Like, they want to break down the whole system, pretty much, is the whole point of what they're trying to get at. And I'm not even sure if that's a feasible thing, because even those two that helped them in the beginning, they said they didn't want to eat them because they weren't naturally grown. They just didn't reproduce on their own, so that due to the religion they couldn't eat them, but he still wanted to eat people. So, and they seem to be way more stronger than your natural average person. So to even think that something like that would be possible, I would think if anything, them trying to go against the system would just hurt everyone else that is oblivious on the other side of this, that is unaware that demons even existed in the first place, that they might somehow be brought into this again. But with that all being said, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below, how things are going to end up turning out with Norman and the rest of the story as a whole. Are y'all still watching it? Do y'all hope that these events that have been skipped will eventually be implemented in some way? And let's get on with the anime reaction, guys. See you there. Alright, people. Here we go. Notice that Norman was in the opening credits. I wonder if he's been in the credits before. I don't think I've ever seen him. Yeah, it's him. I heard crying. Those waterworks going. Missed her friend a lot. Me either. Some genetically altered demon. Wow. So it was shipped to a different farm for food or to become a teacher or not teacher, but like a father type figure, like mother, to reproduce. I don't. Wow, Norman's quick. He counted them in like almost instantaneously. Yeah, we need a little backstory here, Norman. Wow. So this goes way beyond just food. Oh, them experimenting on them made them stronger. That's a adverse side effect they probably weren't looking forward to. Smee. So was this all going on at the same time that Emma and them were escaping that farm, or did it happen a little after that? Because you would have thought they would have said something about it. Oh, interesting. So if they eat nothing but birds, they become a bird, lizards, reptiles, etc. And they would become dumb again. Wow. It's like a blocker of some sort. This world is a little odd though because they said that there's a part of the world where people live that are unaware of the demons. So, what happens with things like planes? That is somehow not see that there's a wall that they can go over, this huge barrier. It's kind of weird. It sounds great. But how easy is this going to be to get done? Yeah. Like those demons that were chasing Emma in the last episodes, they only talked about Gracefield. But why wouldn't they talk about this other one at the same time? Hush. Arya. Well, that's the plan in the first place. I still wonder if those at the farm are still alive or not, or if they've been moved. Norman still didn't say anything about why he wasn't looking for them in the first place. That would have been a question of mine. Is she worried? Maybe he's lying now. Maybe he's working for them in some degree. Them testing them on people and making them stronger, though, that's kind of ironic. Yeah, what about the good demons, like the girl that she's friends with? Would she want her to revert back into being unintelligent? Exactly. I don't think there's any middle ground here, though. If they don't eat people, they revert back. Yeah, they only do this because they eat people. It's not like there's. Unless they can manufacture some kind of drug that they can take to continue to maintain their form without eating people. And also to gain this ability, this intelligence, and the human physique. Exactly. Definitely doesn't seem to be a way. Huh? What? Nope. Wow. Ray being really upfront. Let her feelings interfere when it's a life or death situation. Exactly. This is just like one of those things where you can't really win. No, you gotta have some actual way to do this. And it's probably gonna end up being something through the experimentations, some kind of drug or alternate way. I don't even think something like cloning would work because those are still people. That is true. That is true. So how were they staying in human form if they weren't eating people and lying? Is it something to do with their religion? Is it something to do with this their physique? Some kind of immunity they have? Yeah, that's something like a coexistence before between humans and demons. I'm talking about taking a form of racism to an extreme. These are beings that literally eat people. I think Emma's kind heart is getting a little too kind. She needs to be a little more thick skinned. So these are some of the people that were experimented on who have increased strength or other abilities. Look at this guy. They must have cut open his head or something for all them stitches to be there. I'm saying Norman doesn't smile at all. Yeah. A perfect genius, yet the guy beside him is supposed to be a genius. Hmm. Oh wow. Well, that's not good. Exactly. not going to be able to convince everybody to save them. These demons literally experimented on these people. Then they're just going to throw that all aside for peace and coexistence? Not a chance. Oh, wow. They're literally eating demons. So, if they're eating demons, does the reverse happen? Do they become more like demons? Wow, she is really strong. She's acting like a demon. This little tantrum outburst of hers. That I agree with. While that is true, it is not the only way. Hmm. Norman, all about that business now. These are like his real friends, his family, and he doesn't have time for them? You would hope so. Can't make it right with two wrongs. Yeah. I don't totally agree with that. I think hating someone can't stop. It's just how strong your will is like, over the hatred. Yeah. He knows her? Oh, okay. Alright, guys, just a little bit of a recap of the episode. So it appears that Norman has a way to revert all the demons back to a less intelligent side so that they will no longer pose a threat. The issue is that Emma and her incredible feelings for life itself really doesn't want that to happen because she wants there to be a type of peace between everybody that they can all coexist together, the humans and the demons. I don't foresee that ever being a possibility in this kind of world. Uh, Neither does Ray. Pretty sure Norman feels the same way. And at the end, uh, Ray and Emma mentioned to Norman the existence of demons that don't revert if they don't eat people. That being Mujika and Soju, and Norman immediately freaks out and says that bloodied. I forget the term he used, but basically he didn't look too happy. And then he also mentioned she's still alive. Speaking of Mujika. So I'm assuming he either tried to kill her at some point and didn't succeed, or something happened to where he thought she died, and she's still alive, and he's just now finding out about it. Which means he's either seen her or met her, at the very least knows of her existence, of course. So there's a lot more to her character than obviously we've been led to believe, and a lot darker side at that. So because Soju at the end said he wanted to eat humans, but Mujika never said that. So you assume that she still wants to be friends with like Emma and the other people. But from what I'm seeing here with Norman, that's not the case at all, and she didn't voice her thoughts on him wanting to eat people because she wanted to eat them too. She just didn't say it because there was no need for them to say it. It's like we get a lot of exposition from characters because we, the viewers, don't know these things, but in reality, a lot of the times the things that they say really doesn't need to be said. So the piece between them that Emma's looking forward to or wanting looks like it's a lot less likely to happen now. And next episode they'll probably reveal why this is and what happened between Norman and them. I'm still a little curious about why Norman never looked for the group in the first place. I'm sure he knew they were out, unless he just knew that they would eventually run into each other in the first place, and his plan for this medicine took precedence. And then there's the reveal that the demon's experiments in turn made people that were a lot stronger. Now that they have this ability, okay, like the girl, the Barbara, who is extremely strong, they know how it was done. And they've got geniuses. They've got Norman, the other guy with the stitches on his head. Even Ray and Emma really are genius level characters in this world, at least. Are they able to replicate that in some degree without the experimentation, without the pain that I'm pretty sure they endured to get to that point? Because if they were able to make everybody strong as shit and then use the experiments that they did to make the guy, I guess, a super genius pretty much, with the stitches on his head, whose name eludes me now, but I'll get next week. So then you have a bunch of super strong, super geniuses running around. And then you just go from there. Is that a possibility? Because that would definitely turn the tide of this battle. Because that was one of my whole things at the beginning of the episode, during my recap, was that people really don't have the ability to stand toe-to-toe with one of these demons, even the lesser ones, by themselves. But through these experiments, and if they're able to replicate them, they have a much better chance to overcome this. So that would be interesting to see. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.